Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Excellency, caretaker and chairman of the Zainul Hasan Genggong Education Foundation, Kiai Haji Hasan Mutawakil SHMM, respectable rector of Zainul Hasan Genggong Islamic University, Dr. Abdul Aziz BAMAG, Honorable Final Project Professor Mr. Ferry Ferdianto MPD, and Ms. Saudatul Islam MPD, who always guided me to finish my thesis proposal. Unforgettable, my beloved parents, especially my mother, who always support me to finish my thesis proposal. Well, before let me introduce myself. My name is Vina Rizqiyah from the English Education Study Program, Faculty of General Education. Here I will tell you about my thesis proposal under the title Analysis of Students' Learning Style on Generation Z, English Vocabulary in the Digital Era. Here there are 3 chapters that will be explained by me. Chapter 1, Introduction. Chapter 2, Review of Related Study. And Chapter 3, Research Method. Point A, Background of the study. Generation Z, often referred to as digital natives, is the second youngest generation following millennials, born between 1997 and 2012. This generation has grown up with the internet as a content present in their lives. Learning styles are crucial in shaping how individuals absorb and process information. Manatika defines a learning style as the way a person collects, organizes, and interprets information. Learning styles are generally categorized into 3 primary types: visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. This study contributes to the field of education by analyzing the dominant learning style among Gen Z, thereby assisting in the development of more effective learning strategies. Additionally, this research is significant because English is a global skill that requires strong vocabulary mastery. Point B, statement of the problem. Number 1, how do the learning style of Generation Z students affect their English vocabulary acquisition in the digital era? And number 2, what digital tools or platforms contribute to or hinder the development of English vocabulary in Generation Z students. Point C, objective and significance of the study. To analyze how the learning styles of the Generation Z students influence their acquisition of English vocabulary in the digital era, and to identify the digital tools and platforms that enhance or hinder the development of English vocabulary among Generation Z. Students can improve their English vocabulary by understanding the interaction between learning style and digital learning tools. Additionally, they are encouraged to adapt their learning styles to optimize the use of digital resources. Consequently, they can incur more personalized and effective vocabulary learning strategies tailored to their individual learning styles. Point D, previous studies. The novelty of this research is that it's conducted on students majoring in English. Previous studies were conducted on school children, including elementary school, junior high school students, course students, and university students who were not majoring in English. And most previous studies have only discussed the dominant learning style used by students, but not many have explored how Generation Z learns vocabulary in the digital era. Point E. Review of previous study. Learning style is undeniably an important factor in supporting students during the learning process. It also aids teachers in understanding their students, as learning styles influence behavior. Learning styles refers to the way a student refers to engage in the learning process and how they incorporate ideas and information from others. According to Wahab and Nuraini, when students are aware of their own learning style, they find it easier to motivate themselves to learn. Point F. Research design. This study employs qualitative research, a method that generates descriptive data in the form of written or spoken words as well as observable behavior. According to this approach, the research follows a descriptive framework to examine how Generation Z learns vocabulary, particularly focusing on the everyday vocabulary learning styles in the context of the current digital age. Hence, a qualitative approach was chosen for this study. Point G. Data collection. Number one, observation or observation is a data collection technique in which researchers carry out systematic observation without negating the fact and events observed. The subjects and objects investigate in situations that actually occur without any planned efforts influence, regulate, or manipulate. Number two, interview. The second step involves the research conducting online-based interviews with several English major students Zainul Hasan Genggong Islamic University. And number three, documentation. The purpose of documentation is to serve as valid evidence, either written or unwritten, demonstrating that the research took place. Additionally, documentation provides precise information about the research conducted at Zainul Hasan Genggong Islamic University. Point H. Data analysis. Number one, data condensation. Data condensation is the process of selecting, simplifying, summarizing, abstracting, and transforming the raw data collection during the research. The goal is to make the data more manageable and relevant to addressing the research questions. Mills and Huberman suggest that data condensation is an ongoing integral step in qualitative analysis that help researchers streamline and focus the data to draw clear and more insightful conclusions. And number two, data presentation. Data presentation can take various forms such as tables, graphs, or queries, among others. It is a way to organize and display the data effectively to make it easier to understand and interpret. Number three, conclusion during or verification. Initial conclusions are considered provisional and may change if there is insufficient evidence to support them during the data collection phase. However, if the conclusions are backed by strong and consistent evidence, when the researchers return to the field for further data collection, they become a credible and final conclusion. Maybe that's all for me. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.